Zach LaVine, and it's Ellis in at the point guard position. And for Philadelphia, they've got Joel Embiid. George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Grimes in at shooting guard. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Now here's Murray. DeRozan outside. On the take, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, that's a signature move from DeRozan, guys. Gets up ahead of steam, then finishes strong. Boy, I like that aggressiveness.
For three, Maxey. It's rebounded by Sabonis. On the wing, LaVine. And the dunk by LaVine.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Yep, that one's good.
Always able to see the complete floor. Maxey, great vision.
Outside Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on George. DeRozan. Again, the Kings score.
You know, in these particular plays, guys, DeRozan really excellent at taking what he sees in these situations.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, B.A. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great call. The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Philadelphia shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Now here's LaVine. Baseline try. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. It's a 5-point game. And Embiid gets the double team. Here's Grimes. That shot off. LaVine with some nice D. Back come the Kings in transition. Murray for three. On the wing, Murray for three. And another miss by Sacramento. The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. For three, Maxey parries it from three.
The unbridled confidence of Maxey at the arc, you can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He's been working with his assistant coaches, trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Out to Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And Maxey, the bucket, on the assist by Oubre. Maxey's got 6 points.
Zero hesitation. Maxey, great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
Right side, LaVine. Releases. Cans it with nobody near him.
Timeout.
He's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. changes here for the Kings. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Sabonis. And it's Monk in for Ellis. Monk against Maxey. Count that bucket.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Monk passes to Levine. Back to Monk. Pass to DeRozan. Driving inside. And he banks in the layup.
DeRozan's excellent footwork makes him dangerous inside. Defenses have to recognize that.
Maxey against Monk. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 1. Valanciunas with it. Outside Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. DeRozan's got 9 points.
Got to keep the defense honest. DeRozan normally only shoots threes if he's got a clean look.
And it's Maxey missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's Monk missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Grimes, the pass to George. Monk against Maxey. Shoots over Monk. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Maxey embraces and welcomes that kind of defense. He's confident in hitting that shot even while under some pressure.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Levine surveys the D. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Oubre. And the basket by DeRozan. He's got 11.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for Sacramento. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Sacramento.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
And so in the game for the Kings, they've got Malik Monk. Trey Lyles is out there with Sabonis. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. The Sixers trailing. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA. But clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
Ellis is checked in for the Kings.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Here's Ellis. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Embiid. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Embiid drawing the double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Down low. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And Sacramento shooting a solid 47%. Monk passes to Lyles. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Oubre, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Grimes in for Butler. Levine, he's checked in for Sacramento. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Here's Ellis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Ellis passes to Lyles.
Good challenge that time by Embiid, using all that length quite well.
Sabonis' shot is off. Here's Yabusele. Back to Embiid. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Levine. For 3. The rebound by Embiid.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Embiid fires it home.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Here's Levine for 3. Hits the trifecta. Levine's got 9.
Nice little screen and roll action here. Levine surveys the defense and then makes the right read, which is so important.
Pass to Embiid. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Levine. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. .152 left in the first half of basketball. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Timeout call, Sacramento. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Joining us for the 76ers home game, Diplo.
Yeah, a guy who loves this city and loves these Sixers. And he has to be in a good mood with how they've been performing so far.
And here are the Kings now to the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Misses from close range. And here's George. Still without a bucket. For 3, Maxey. Valanciunas with a rebound. For Sacramento, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Monk for 3. And Grimes pulls it down. The Sixers leading. Tipped away. Levine with a steal. Pass to Monk. Now here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And talk about big boy muscle. Valanciunas just outworking the defense and capitalizing as well.
Keegan Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Sacramento shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Out left to the wing. Here's Bona. Rebound by Sacramento. On the wing, Levine. Pass to Ellis. 30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Valanciunas with a screen on Oubre. Here's DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. And down it goes. 2 points. Valanciunas has got 5 points in the quarter.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
Pass to Grimes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
DeRozan passes to Ellis. Puts it up from 15. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Sacramento on top. They lead by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 2-point game. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A. And lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
We've got Paul George. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. George outside. Pass to Embiid. Strong finish by Embiid.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And here's Sabonis outside. Drops in the 3. Sabonis has got 5 now. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Maxey, that's good.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
Sacramento has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Levine can't hit. The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Outside Oubre. George outside. For 3, Maxey. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Murray passes to Levine. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 11.
Levine just going to work. Talented. Finishing inside.
Maxey finds Oubre. Back to Maxey. Pass to Grimes. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Goes up at the stripe. Shot by Levine, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Dark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all three levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, what a move! DeRozan, unbelievable!
Well, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce, and when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
Good on the shot. Maxi's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. The Kings trailing. Here's Ellis. Pass to DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Oubre. Pulls it in from the elbow. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
DeRozan loves the mid-range. That's his spot, and with good reason.
Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And here's Embiid. Left side, Oubre. Oubre on the wing. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Grimes. Shot clock at 6. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. So the Kings making a change here. Monk's checked in. The Kings have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Outside Levine. Monk against Maxey. Sabonis with a screen on Maxey. Inside. Rebound by Philadelphia. Levine with a steal. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Murray takes flight.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Monk. The Kings have gone 6 for 9 in the half. And that one's good. DeRozan.
Well, you look at DeRozan, he's smooth and athletic, but he's a little unorthodox, which really helps him keep defenders off balance. You never know when he's going to fire.
And that one's good. Maxey's got 12 now in this quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. For Sacramento, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Stripped it away. And here they come. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Levine. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Monk. Shoots. And another miss by Sacramento. Philadelphia has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Maxey on the wing. Monk covers. Here's Grimes. 5 points in the game. Here's Yabusele. Out to the wing. For 3, Maxey. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Kings on. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Kings leading. Taking a look at the Kings. Zach LaVine out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Ellis in at the 1. Well, the 76ers shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Embiid from outside. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Good. Jonas Valanciunas. 76ers trail by 4. Embiid inside. Valanciunas on him. Yabusele. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
Nice job finding the open teammate that time. What a pass right there from Embiid.
Here's Ellis. Butler covering. Ellis passes to LaVine. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Now here's Butler, guarded closely. Pass to Embiid. And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it. Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers. The Kings also with a sub. Larabia's checked in. Monk into the lane, laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Even when you body Monk up, he can still power through, especially on the drive, where he's lethal with his strength and athleticism.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Embiid. Takes the 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Sacramento leading by 4. Here's Monk. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That's exactly why you can't give Monk a lane to the bucket. I mean, he explodes towards the rim to throw it down with real vigor.
Oh, nice job, Embiid.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Pass to Laravia. Launches a 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. And Embiid gets the double team. Here's Grimes. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Now just a 1-point Kings lead.
And Embiid has an excellent feel for the game, including how and when to pass the ball.
The Kings call timeout. Some changes for Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for Laravia. And DeMar DeRozan is subbed in for Monk. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. George with the block. Sabonis can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Oubre finds Maxey. And that misses. That would have put him up. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sabonis. From 6 feet away. Good work there as it goes. And the Kings lead by 3.
Boy, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
Maxey. Rebound by the Kings. Here's Ellis. Now Murray. Here's Ellis. Maxey covering. DeRozan down low.
You can't be overly aggressive with DeRozan. The second he senses and feels that you are, he'll take advantage of it.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
And the defense has been disrupted, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the fourth quarter. DeRozan double team. DeMar working the lane.
When all is said and done, DeRozan is a competitor, a fierce one at that. When they need a bucket, he wants to be the guy to get it for them.
Pass to Grimes. Embiid against Sabonis. For three, Maxey. Rebound by the Kings.
Oh, and I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
For three, Maxey. And no good.
They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
DeRozan with the ball. Started now by Maxey. Count that one. And now it's a 7-point Sacramento lead.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
For three, Maxey. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
George against DeRozan. 23 seconds left in the game. Just 5 to shoot. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. And the Kings lead by 6.
This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this, he lives for. Takes great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
Outside Maxey. Lets the three fly. Laces one from 3.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Timeout called, the 76ers. 9 seconds left in the fourth. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for the Kings, DeMar DeRozan. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
So the Kings win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with DeMontis. DeMontis, a great team win against a quality opponent, too. What does this say about how you're playing?
It's great for us, building our confidence as a team. Sticking together, I feel like we play better consistently, so it's good for us.
Confidence extremely important. Thanks, DeMontis.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up.